What's up, guys? My name is Gabe and welcome back to the Trojan Blade. Welcome back to a brand new video. This is what we learned from USC 38, Northwestern 17. I really appreciate all the well wishes you guys sent. I am feeling a little bit better this week. If you didn't know, I did have the flu last week and it was absolutely brutal, but so many of you reached out, said that you hope I get better and I'm doing well. So appreciate each and every one of you who did that. But having said that, let's not waste any more time. If you guys are enjoying the videos, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I do want to shout out today's video sponsor, Underdog. So having Underdog Fantasy being a part of the channel has been an absolute blast. Been having a lot of fun with you guys going back and forth on our picks. And guys, playing over on Underdog is really so much fun. All you got to do, click the link in the description, sign up with my code BLADE, play $5 in lineups, and you're going to get $100 in bonus funds. That's a crazy deal. And once you're over there, all you have to do, you're going to be picking players based on their statistical projections, and it's going to be higher or lower. So for example, tonight's Monday Night Football, we got the Packers and the Eagles. I have Jordan Love to have lower than 231.5 passing yards, and Saquon Barkley to have lower than 76.5 rushing yards. Can really see this being a defensive game. So that's what I'm going with. Make sure you guys send me your picks over on Twitter. And man, it's been a while since I've shouted you guys out. So thank you to Mike, Mark, Alex, Scott, Thomas, Patrice, and Devin. Shout out to you guys for supporting me and supporting Underdog. And again, guys, that is code BLADE. Play $5 and you will get $100 in bonus funds. Really appreciate you being here. Really appreciate Underdog for sponsoring the video. Now let's get into it. All right, so what we learned. Thing number one, doing enough. Now, what I mean by that is that this team has a winning recipe even when we don't have our fastball for the day. Like, this was not our best game by any means, not offensively, not defensively. But we still had enough talent and we had the formula to pull away. We're not a one-trick pony on offense. If they shut down the passing game, it doesn't mean we're done. Very balanced on the night, 34 pass attempts, 30 rushing attempts. Love to see that. And then when we get that lead, that helps out the defense a ton. Because if Northwestern can just play their conservative game, nickel and diming us, not taking any shots, our defense was really struggling against that. But when Jaden Mayava saved that pick six and we went down and scored a 14-point swing, they got out of their rhythm and they started to force the ball downfield. And that changed the entire game. So what is the formula for this team? Jaden Mayava take care of the ball, dish it out to Lemon and Lane, be very balanced on the ground, be effective on first down, and put up anywhere from 7 to 14 points a quarter. And then defensively, it's when we get that lead, then start teeing off, then start seeing our pass rushers at their best. Because while the pass rush wasn't really that good in this game, it was effective down the stretch and we did affect the quarterback, especially on third down. Now it needs to be more consistent. Our sack production has gone off a cliff since that Michigan State game. When the competition increased, our defensive line production just stopped. And actually, speaking of that, that goes into our next one, which is poor interior defensive line play. So it's obviously been a pretty common theme this year. It's something that we were relying on being a lot better. And when you watch this game, Devin Tompkins and Keyshawn Silver were pretty poor, especially Keyshawn Silver, man. He's having a tough season. I thought we saw Jakeem Stewart flash as a pass rusher time and time again in this game. Even if he wasn't making the play, he was affecting the quarterback. And Janae Abasiri is Mr. Consistency. He's had a few drives this year where it's just been like, ew, it's pretty rough. But other than that, you know what you're going to get. He's a very solid player. He does struggle against the much bigger physical offensive lines in the Big Ten. But against a team like Northwestern, he's going to be more than fine. But yeah, poor interior defensive line plays, number two. Thing number three, the Big Ten are a bunch of big crybabies. The amount of attention and notoriety that this Sam Heward punter thing has gotten is absolutely ridiculous. If it was any other team, no one would give a crap about it. That's the honest truth. And look, this is not an original thought. A lot of people have been saying this on Twitter, but it's absolutely true. Just because you're lined up where a punter is going to be lined up, that doesn't make you a punter. What makes you a punter is the physical act of punting the ball. He's just a quarterback catching a snap further back. That's all it is. It's a ridiculous thing for everyone to be up in arms about. And literally, people are just looking for any excuse to bitch and moan about USC because they tell us we're irrelevant, that we don't matter. Yet anytime we do anything, they're up in arms about it. So I don't really want to hear it. I don't have time for anybody that's concerned about this. Because if this is a big deal to you, then you are exactly what I said, a crybaby. These people are so ridiculous, man. I swear to God. But thing number 4, linebacker turnaround. So another game, another good performance from Desmond Stevens. He's the number 2 graded defender per PFF on this USC defense from this game. 76.9 defensive grade, a 79.1 grade against the run. That's very, very good. And that definitely matches the eye test when you go back and watch it. That Notre Dame game, I think for the linebackers as a whole, it probably had to be a little, I don't want to say humiliating, but definitely a reality check. Like, what you're doing is not working. You just got punked on the national stage time and time again, 300 yards on the ground, countless clips of them looking lost and almost timid to play the run. And since that game, we've seen Nebraska and Northwestern. Now Desmond Stevens has been playing downhill. He's been more decisive, he's been more brave, and it's paying off in the production category as well. So glad to see that from him. Glad to see that Rob Ryan is doing a good job getting him coached up, getting him better. Now, this week against Iowa, massive, massive test, because Nebraska and Northwestern are one thing. Iowa's on a completely different level. I don't consider Nebraska to be a tier 2 Big Ten team this year. I think we're right at the top of tier 2, and I think Iowa's right alongside us. Now, it's at the Coliseum. That's a pretty big deal. That's for sure going to help us. But Desmond Stevens has to play another good game in this one. And thing number 5, King Miller is elite. I don't know what more needs to be said. We have one of the best running backs in the country in King Miller. I see it. I know you guys see it each and every week. Now, the O-line's doing a really good job of opening up those holes for him. But since the Michigan game, when he really had his role brought up a notch, he had 18 for 158 and a score against the Wolverines, 18 for 70 against the Irish, which a lot of people were mad at him for. He was getting contacted at or behind the line of scrimmage on every single play. I don't put that on him. 18 for 129 against the Skurs, and 15 for 127 against the Wildcats. The dude's been on an absolute tear. He's currently at 636 yards on the year. Is he going to get to 1,000? He'd have to really go on a crazy tear, but I wouldn't put anything past him. Obviously hope that Wayman comes back and can provide some quality depth for that position, or even take the starting job back. I don't know what they're going to do with that. If it's me, I don't see a world how you can take King Miller off the field. I really don't. I mean, guys, he only has 80 carries on the year. He's averaging 7.9 a pop. This dude is unbelievable. But yeah, that's what we learned from USC 38, Northwestern 17. Not the most newsworthy game. Oh, one bonus thing, I guess. We learned that DJ Malski's back. And being in the Coliseum for the Michigan game when he wasn't there, man, it was just awesome in every single sense of the word. The crowd was alive. He is just, it's not a him thing, because I think any DJ would just be terrible, just because I'm not into that whole thing. But he in particular, the way you can just hear him yelling on the mic during the game on the broadcast, it just makes you roll your eyes. Any chance you guys get, make sure you're letting the university know that we do not want DJ Malski at the games, or any DJ for that matter. Again, it's not a personal thing against him. He seems like a wonderful guy. But yeah, we're USC. It's the LA Coliseum. All that stuff's kind of a joke. But having said all of that, if you guys did happen to enjoy the video, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Really appreciate you guys being here. You're all awesome. And as always, take care and fight on.